Welcome to another day at sea on board the Odyssey of the Seas. Brian has something super special planned this morning, so let's go check it out.
We have a lot of things on our schedule today. There's so many things we want to do today. But first, I'm gonna do the tri-dive experience in the pool, which is like trying out scuba diving, but you're only in the pool and you can just like get a feel for it, and yeah, it should be fun.
And the reason why Brian is doing it and I'm not doing it is because I failed my health questionnaire. Just so you know, they give you a list and you have to answer like yes or no if you have these medical conditions. And I answered yes to like 1.5 of them, and they were like, yeah, you can't do this. So I get to film Brian doing it, and then he'll tell me all about it.
We're passing by Scuba right now and we can see it. We can actually see it really clearly, and we can see even the grass and all the mountains and everything.
I can see trees of green, yeah.
Okay, they're getting the tanks ready.
Hi, Brian. And he's in. He's doing such a good job. Oh my gosh, look at him go. Excellent kicks on his behalf. He's gonna run into someone. Excellent. Sounds like they're about to go way under after practicing their breathing at the surface. Okay, Brian has descended to the great depths of the 5-foot pool, presumably hunting for treasure at the bottom there. I'm sure he's seeing great coral reefs at the bottom of the pool. I'm seeing lots of bubbles come up. I presume that is from farting. There they all are at the bottom of the pool. Again, it is 5 feet, so they are in great danger because that is at great depth. So right now they're learning what to do when something goes wrong, which is really my greatest fear about diving, is that, you know, stuff can go wrong. So I feel like it's cool that they have precautions in place in case something like that were to happen. Here's what I don't understand, and Brian will have to tell me when he's done. How do you breathe out? Because your nose is trapped behind the goggles and you're breathing in through the mouthpiece. Brian will have to explain that to me. Brian is on the struggle bus. He threw his mouthpiece behind him and he's supposed to be able to retrieve it, and he cannot, so he sucks. Seems like we're done and we're learning how to take off our gear. You did such a good job.
I just want to go in the hot tub for like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
To warm up.
Let's do it. We've got some questions for you. He's running to get in the hot tub. That's how cold it is.
Okay, now this is too hot. That was really cool.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's like so easy to breathe. Like literally, like I think you could do it because like it's so effortless. You just put the mouthpiece in and you just breathe.
My question is, how do you breathe out?
You breathe out through the same thing, through the mouthpiece, and it's literally like zero effort. You just breathe normally and it's fine through your mouth.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy.
But you can't breathe out through your nose, right? Because it's in the goggles.
No. Yeah. But then like what's really cool is like the regulator, like the buoyancy regulator. So that's the separate piece, and you press the buttons, and like one button fills your vest with air, and then you go up, and the other button lets the air out, and then like you just sink down. And that's how you control your like altitude. That's
really interesting. Yeah. I was kind of wondering because it looked like the tank was really heavy, so I was kind of wondering like how does that work?
So like when you fill it all the way up, like you float and there's no way to get down.
Wow.
Like at all. It's really cool.
Okay, question 2. I saw lots of bubbles. Were you guys farting in there?
Were we what?
Were you farting?
Oh my god. The other thing is like, so then like you like figure out how to do it, and then you start doing like exercises, or like what do you call it, like exercises. Like we did one where like what happens if you lose your mouthpiece. So you like while we were down there, you take your mouthpiece and you throw it.
Yeah, we saw you struggle with that.
Yeah. Did you really?
Yeah, we filmed that.
Oh my god. I eventually got it. And then there was one where like if you want to take a photo while scuba diving, like, and you want to take your mouthpiece out, like how do you do it, and then how do you put it back on underwater? And then the other one was like, what happens if your goggles fill with water?
Yeah.
And so like while we're under, like you have to take your goggles off, put them back on, and then like water's all in your eyes and it's horrible. And then you have to like tilt your goggles and like breathe out through your nose, and then it lets all the water out, and then you put them back on.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, what did he say if you like run out of oxygen? What do you do?
Scream. No, we didn't go over that.
Oh, see, that's my greatest fear.
We didn't go over anything like that. Like, obviously,
what happens if you're trapped in a cave? What do you do?
Die.
Okay. See, those are my greatest fears. So the thing that I had to check off on the medical waiver was that I faint. I faint a lot. I've had to go to like a cardiologist for it. And like, that doesn't seem like I'm going to faint in there.
No. I will say, like...
Is it strenuous?
No. If anything goes wrong, like, you just stand up because the pool is only 5 feet.
Well, I can't stand up.
We have so many things today. We need,
when's our next thing?
9:30.
I think it's 9:30.
Yeah. We're walking into 270 right now to do a Q&A with the captain.
Wow, I love a good infographic.
They gave us a fact sheet. So this is called Captain's Corner. And I guess it's like a Q&A. We've never seen this before. I've never seen it offered before.
Wow, look at this audience. This is great. You know, I was concerned when I arranged for this weather that it would be too much of a competition, but this is great. This is the cruise shop where they can get the most needed items. We see chips, we have of course deodorants and soaps, whatever they may need, the most important stuff. The crew windjammer, because the crew, they eat on board too, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, Captain, this one's for you. We've got Brian from Florida asking, the sky pad sticking out the side of the ship, does that affect the balance of the ship at all in its design? And also, is there a difference in steering the ship or how the ship works once all the guests got on? Does that make any difference as well?
That's a very good question. Well, the first night on board, everybody could feel it was moving a little bit, right? That was that we had someone who were exceeding the weight limit for the sky pad. No, that is a joke. That was actually, we have a lot of honeymooners on board. It was the first night.
Always like that on the first night.
No, it doesn't affect anything at all. That is all included into the calculations there. So any activity up on there or anywhere else on board, it doesn't affect the stability or the sailing or anything. If we have an empty ship or a full ship, we can actually have, and as part of the design of the ships, you can have all guests, everybody on board, on the upper deck on one side, and we're just going to feel a little list as a result of that. So it's part of the ship design. Very good.
Thank you.
We do know, I mean, we have guests on board or not, we do notice it in many other ways, but not when it comes to navigation or stability.
Yeah.
Good questions, though. Yeah.
We don't want you to all flush your toilet at the same time. We haven't tested that. We don't want to know it.
Carrie just found a secret escape from 270.
You can go out the outside way.
Wow, this is cool.
It is cool. Avoid the crowds.
I got to ask my stupid question, which was like, well, I wanted to know, like, does the sky pad, because of the sky pad, the top deck is not symmetrical, so I was wondering, like, does that throw off steering the ship?
What was interesting is that the answer was that, like, literally if everybody on board stood on one side of the upper deck, it would hardly change anything.
But it would change something, which I'm shocked.
Yeah.
He was saying if everyone stood to one side, the ship would tilt a tiny bit, which, like, I would not have thought that.
I would have thought it would be, like, in the ocean.
And then my other question was, like, when they're steering, like, during the shutdown, like, and then, like, they were steering the ship when everyone boarded, like, could you feel the difference when steering? And the answer was no, not at all. We were gonna go do towel folding right now, but that ran long. After towel folding, we were supposed to do another Q&A, but we figured because that was a really long Q&A, we don't want to do another one.
So we're just gonna go do bumper cars, and then we're gonna get some tacos from El Loco Fresh.
They're very quiet, and apparently there's rainbow lights that light up if you are bumping a lot. Oh, so there goes one. So that means, like, they were hitting that spot a lot. I don't really know.
It wasn't that they're hitting that spot, it's that they hit someone or someone hit them.
Hey, you matched your car.
Did I? good.
Wrap yourself and say, some bricks, some chicken wings.
What'd you think of bumper cars?
It was sure bumpy. I have a concussion now, but that's good.
Yeah.
Means you're doing it right.
That's part of it. Okay, now we gotta go out here for some food. I'm hungry.
Yeah?
I need a Loco Fresh.
You do?
I absolutely need it.
And you're gonna get double nachos?
Yes.
Good.
I've been planning this since last night. Here we go. There it is. El Loco Fresh. We've been here a few times.
Maybe not on camera.
Maybe not on camera, but we love it. So yeah, you get your stuff over there. They put it on your plate. And then you get all the toppings right here. Drinks down there. The guy gave me a full plate. Like, I was about to get 2 bowls of chips, and then he's like, wait, I got you.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
He hooked you up. Next up, we have booked the North Star once again so we can experience it while we're doing a day at sea.
And we're almost late, and they are very strict with the time. We made it, like, just on time.
Just barely. But it's just the 2 of us.
It's just us, so we can be obnoxious with the camera.
Oh my gosh.
It's like really windy out, so it's kind of scary.
It's always really scary. I forgot that this was the paid one.
Okay. Oh, this is so much cooler than the free one. Yeah, this is the paid extended experience where we're going over the ship.
Oh, look at the name of the ship. I feel like I haven't even seen that.
Wait, I feel like we can see our room from here.
You're right.
Our room is right there somewhere. That's crazy. This is really cool, actually. This is insane.
We can like peer in on everybody in the solarium. I hope no one's coming on their balcony thinking they're like all alone and then, and then this thing comes over.
That is so funny, yeah. There's people laying on the bridge.
No chairs needed.
That's so weird.
It's probably the best sun spot. There's probably no chairs left on the pool deck because everybody put their towel on.
Yeah, from here we're gonna count how many people are saving chairs that aren't actually using them. And it's probably like 90%. It's cooler than the photos and the video does it justice. It's so much cooler in real life. I can't explain it. You can see the sky pad. That's what I was asking about, like, because it's
jutting out. There's nothing on the left side.
It throws off the symmetry of the ship, and the captain has to constantly steer right to adjust for it.
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't, but you'd think he would. There's also the rock wall on the other side, so maybe that kind of like balances out.
Maybe. And the statue, maybe the statue weighs a good bit.
Oh, yeah.
You can see into the team deck that we're not allowed on.
That deck is the teen deck, which it's not fair.
It's not that big, so I don't think we should be too upset about it.
This would be amazing in Alaska.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Or Norway.
What a bummer that wasn't available on our Alaska trip.
Yeah.
Wow, I can see our shadow.
Really? Oh, yeah.
Not us specifically.
Oh, the North Star shadow. Yeah. A whale's gonna come up right in the center of it.
No,
A dolphin.
great white.
Oh my god, they're playing your karaoke song.
This is the version that I was singing.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I just didn't know that.
But this is a great song for the North Star. I wonder if, like,
They play it on purpose.
it's a Moana, How Far I'll Go. I bet that, like, this is a North Star song, I bet.
You think they have a playlist?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Oh, it's
This
just
is
from
just
that TV. Oh, okay. Well, they need a North Star playlist.
I want to put on the green slide.
I don't think you can.
No, I don't think I can either.
We got our spot for bingo. We got here really early, so we got a spot, and somebody brought from home a dabber.
Of course I did.
And I brought one from a previous cruise.
We forgot our little B3 at home, so we're sad and we miss him, but we hope we win without him.
Okay, I got us the winner's bundle.
Baby, is that because we're winners?
Yes.
I knew it.
So let me explain to you how this works. It's crazy how it works because if we were to get only 3 of these, right? That's $30.
Wow.
But for $70, you get this sheet. This is the diamond bonus. these scratch offs, and you get an iPad.
So what is up with this?
So this has like 36 cards on the iPad that you play at once. So you don't really have to do anything. I guess you just like watch it. I'm not really sure though. So we'll find out. The iPad is cool because we've never seen that before. Okay, this is crazy. This is all the cards that it's gonna play at once. This is whoever wins is gonna be on.
It's
iPad.
gonna be on that.
Yeah.
If you don't have that, you've lost. The iPad is super cool because it tells you how many numbers you're away and it moves your best cards to the front. Someone just claimed bingo, and we have only called 5 numbers on Four Corners bingo.
Number called B15, B15. Hey, Jackie.
What you doing?
Oh, I'm just laying out here, watching the sunset with a Carnival cruise ship in the distance.
It is pretty cool. It looks like a smaller Carnival ship.
It does.
In person, it's a lot bigger, trust me. I feel like with the digital cards, it's even harder because of so many people are playing so many cards.
Yeah, a lady stopped me in the elevator and was like, oh, you had one of those digital cards. How did that work? And I was like, oh, we had 36 digital cards that played automatically. And she was like, really? And so it's just like, it makes it unfair to the people that are just playing paper cards.
Wait, you know what though? I guess we were playing digital, so we should have that same advantage.
Yeah, we should have won.
Yeah. This is a great view right here.
Oh, I thought you were going to point the camera at me.
No. Oh, the North Star's going right now.
Really?
Yeah. I'll wave to them, but they won't wave to me. They don't, you know.
They're kind of rude up there.
They're like, look how high I am. I don't need to wave to a peasant all the way down there.
You're just an ant.
Anyway, this is what cruising is all about. Sitting on the balcony, just laying here. I forgot to mention earlier though, the North Star extended experience that we did, the paid version of the North Star was $49. So, kind of expensive.
Kind of worth it.
But it's kind of worth it. How often are you going to be able to do that?
Yeah.
I just woke up from sleeping out here, by the way. I should probably clarify that. And my contacts are all messed up from keeping my eyes closed so long. But anyway, I also want to say, before this cruise, we had never done the North Star. And I was not a North Star believer. I looked at the North Star and I went, that's a stupid marketing gimmick. And after doing it, we did the regular edition during the day, the regular edition at night, and now the extended edition during the day. I'm a believer now.
Yeah.
And I love the North Star.
Yeah.
And doing it in Alaska or like Norway or something would be amazing.
I completely agree.
And in video and photo, it doesn't seem that cool, but when you're up there, it's really cool, and I love that feature of the ship.
Now flip it around to me. Now, you're talking about marketing gimmicks, and I feel like there's a few more on board.
Okay.
The SkyPad and the Ripcord by iFly.
Yeah.
Do you feel as though after you participated in those, are those still marketing gimmicks in your mind, or are they like worth it and cool?
Now the SkyPad, I think, is cool.
The SkyPad was cool.
It was surprisingly fun and scary because I didn't realize how high, when you have the bungee on you, how high you can jump on a trampoline. And so I thought it was really cool, and I would do it again.
I would too, and I had a great view of the ocean, and I think that was really cool. So I think I completely agree with your assessment. North Star and SkyPad, cool. Great. I don't even want to do the Ripcord after hearing you talk about it, so that's next.
We're gonna say what our favorite moment of this cruise was.
Oh, I like that.
So you have 2 seconds.
Oh no. You know what? This is going to sound really ridiculous because I was freaking out. But when we were in Aruba at that national park, driving our Jeep on that really bumpy road, and I was freaking out about not having gas, that was my favorite because it was the most adventurous thing I've ever done. And that was great.
I like that answer.
Good. Now, spin it around. Brian, same question. What was your favorite part?
I have to think about it.
Okay, well, you have 2 seconds.
Okay, 2 seconds of video time. In real life, I'm gonna think about it for 5 minutes. Okay, I think it was day one. Day one is always the best because you're so excited, and to see the ship for the first time is amazing. I think it's day one, seeing the hot tubs that have the glass and getting in that on the first day, and just sitting in there and being like, we're here. We're on
For 8 days.
We're here for 8 nights, and we're on this brand new ship. Like, this is amazing.
That was a good moment.
That was so cool.
It was a moment that I thought of and gave to Brian.
No, I was already thinking.
You didn't even think about it. I
was
did.
Thinking it already.
No. You know what's dumb about this Carnival cruise ship and great about ours?
What?
I can't read what the name of that ship is. And you know what? I bet they can read the name of our ship because it's gigantic.
Oh, breaking news.
Oh, breaking news, yes. Wonder of the Seas is also getting the same, text treatment as Odyssey of the Seas. And I'm happy. I'm happy about that.
Huge ship, bigger font.
That makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah. It seems like conditions are just right for us to see the green flash.
Is it a problem that there's like a little bit of cloud cover over there?
That's not going to be a problem at all.
Okay.
The flash can do anything.
Okay.
It can pass through anything.
Wow.
Not really, actually. It has to be just right. But I think we're going to see it.
Okay, well, you were a liar last time, so.
Start looking. Dear, start looking.
Dear, it's hurting my vision.
Dear, look at the sun.
It kind of looks green. Is that just because I'm staring at it for too long?
Yeah, you've stared at it too long. Stare at the sun.
It hurts.
Starting now.
Ugh.
Green flash, green flash, green flash. It kind of did it.
I feel like it was kind of green.
It kind of was green.
But I couldn't tell if that was just because I hurt my eyes staring at the sun.
This has been a great cruise.
It has, and you know what? We still get to have Italian night at the Windjammer.
Yeah, we were happy to see that it's Italian night tonight. It convinced us to do Windjammer for dinner.
Which I'm excited about because we haven't been able to experience a whole lot of Windjammer dinner.
Here we are, Windjammer. We love it. Deck 14, 2 decks above our stateroom. Holy cannoli. Look at these cannolis.
That is so cool.
Cannoli station. Look at this. Meatballs and lasagna. I got some meatballs and chicken parm. You got some live pasta.
I sure did.
From the custom pasta station.
And a chicken breast too.
There's also more up there, but I couldn't film all of it because I had to start getting food.
We have a tradition on our last night of our cruise to get into the hot tub to really live it up before we have to get off the cruise ship. But we just wanted to say thank you for watching, and we're excited that tomorrow we can reunite with our pets back at home.
We're back home. Odyssey was a great ship. Loved that ship, but now it's time for us to scratch it off. What's more fun, when you're sailing on the ship or when you get to come home and scratch it off?
They're both equally as fun.
You know what's crazy though, is we've never been on an Oasis class ship.
We should go on an Oasis class ship.
We should do that.
Which one?
I don't know, maybe this one?
That would be a cool one to go on.
Let's go now.
See you there.
In our next video, we board Allure of the Seas. This is my first time on an Oasis class ship, so I can't wait to check it out. We'll see you there.